Take me out to see that game with all the balls, or to the wrestling ring best out of Three Falls. Donnie and Randy talking wrestling and sports. We're talking the ball pit. It's the best, of course, 'cause it's the ball pit, the ball pit. Donnie and Randy, they freaking called it, 'cause it's the ball pit, the ball pit. There's no better podcast. They're all shit. Rob watches the Lions every Sunday night. Who even know which team Paul supposedly likes? Tex likes the Cowboys, it's his only shortfall. Jason McLean, just a fan of sports ball. 'Cause it's the ball pit, the ball pit. Donnie and Randy, they freaking called it. 'Cause it's the ball pit, the ball pit. There's no better podcast. They're all shit. With Randy Gilbert as our YouTube sports guy. Donnie Cho knows shit about sports, but he'll try. Donnie only knows wrestling and MMA. Together these two for the US of A.
You know, I'm going to have to work on that thing one of these days, I think. Johnny did great work on it, but sooner or later, I'm going to have to shave that down a little bit.
The show's half over by the time it starts.
Yeah, well, now, wait a second. I don't even come close to Rob, all right? Holy crap. Well, as you can tell, Donnie has changed. Donnie is no longer Korean. Donnie is now Paranormal Paul. We're going to call it a shift in the veil.
Shift in the veil, yep.
Yeah, Donnie's sick. He wasn't feeling good, so he texted me about, about noon today and said, hey, I'm not going to make it. I'm not been bad feeling. And he had to give me some Pepto-Bismol type symptoms. I'm like, I don't need to know that, dude. You just tell me you're sick. You're good, okay? You're good.
You know, when people say they're sick, you know, we got somebody at work that texts in and says he's sick. And it's like a whole long, 3-page essay on what's wrong with him. I'm sick. I can't come in. I'm pooping a lot. I got diarrhea. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. I don't even know anymore. I'm good.
No.
Send you something back and say, hey, Pepto, don't be saying all this crap. Oh my gosh. I'm half looking around to see if I'm getting anybody in that's going to give me hell about my cap today. So far, nobody. Thank goodness. But I will not take it off.
I think the only one that would give you hell is, on the screen right next to you.
Well, no, I got several Okie fans that are, part of the other show that like to give me crap about it, namely Pops and Poncho and Boondock.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, it was ugly. That was ugly. I didn't watch it, thank God.
It was on opposite of the Mizzou game, so I didn't get to watch your game.
It doesn't look like you were missing much.
No. What was it, 31-7, something like that?
35. Right? I got all the ESPN sports up. It was 35-10. Oh. And I'm telling you right now, we didn't even show. I guarantee we didn't even show up because everybody's saying, I don't know if I have faith in Manning. I said, you can't put faith in Manning when he has nobody around him.
Yeah.
They did not plan for people going to the pros,
And I'm still not. What year is he, Manning?
He's got this year, one more year after this. He's technically a junior, I guess, right now.
He's I'm not sold on him just yet. And you would think by the time somebody's a junior in college, they would have the offense, or if they're a quarterback, they'd be all in on this and be decent and more consistent.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem too consistent to me. I mean, I haven't,
and he's not. He's not. And I
no.
think that's probably due to the fact he came into Texas with all the hoopla, and then essentially got beat out by Quinn Ewers. So that should have told somebody right from the get go.
Mhm.
You know, you can be the greatest high school quarterback, running back, whatever in the world, but when you get into a university, that's a lot bigger ocean, and you're not the big fish no more.
Right.
And I think this is one of those situations. A kid named Jonathan Gray was
Mhm.
a running back here at Alito here in Texas, and he went to the University of Texas. He could
Mhm.
barely get a starting job. His
Yeah.
first 2 years, he was riding the bench and coming in as a relief back, and he had set the record nationally for the most touchdowns in a high school career.
Mhm. And you know, like you said, I think that, you know, a big college program like Texas, teams are going to be seeing that guy. There's a guy named Manning on the other side, a very
Yeah.
famous name in football.
Yep.
They're going to be thinking, oh, this guy's going to be really good. This guy's, you know, we're going to need to step up our game to get this guy, and they are. And
Yeah.
he's just not responding to it. It doesn't seem.
Yeah.
And then,
He's
you know,
and
it's all about, you know, in a quarterback, it's all about reaction
Yeah.
and what am I trying to say?
He's running scared already.
Yeah. I mean, I can't think of the word that I'm trying to say.
His reading of the field or whatever.
Reading of the field, responding to what the defense shows you.
Yeah. He's not recognizing. He's not
Yeah.
recognizing what's coming at him.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that argument big time. I really can.
And you think that the pedigree of a Manning, you would have that, and he
Well,
just
pedigree's one thing. He might have all the physical attributes in the world, but if you ain't got the coach that can put the stuff around you and put the stuff into
true.
play, and I've never been a Sark fan. I'll tell you that right now. I've never been a Sarkisian fan at all, and I didn't like the hire. I don't like him now. Quite frankly, he's feeling the fruits of his labor now because yeah, Manning came, but he had Quinn Ewers already gifted to him. And I was no great Quinn Ewers fan, but Quinn Ewers was a tough dude, and he came back too early last year from his injuries when Manning could come in relief, and Manning was playing good in relief. That's what's the difference between you look at the relief starts of Manning last year, and when he played in games to what he's doing now. It's a different animal. It's totally different animal. But Sarkisian is now he's feeling the fruit of his own how can we say it? His own recruiting failures, for lack of better. This will be starting. He's been there about 3 years now, so this will be starting his recruiting classes, and they're not living up to snuff.
Yeah, and you know, with college football coaches, it's all about, you know, getting, you know, something positive rolling by that 4th or 5th year, and you know, if your recruiting class isn't solid by then, you're gone. They just don't have
half
the
of them
time
don't even get that long anymore.
Yeah, especially with the playoffs, college football playoffs now.
Yeah,
they just don't have the time and the patience for that, the booster stuff, that is.
And I don't know where Charlie Strong is now. Now this is 3 coaches back on as far as Texas goes. He was the one that took over after Mac Brown, quote unquote, retired and then did his own thing. But Charlie Strong came in, and he was a defensive minded coach.
Yeah,
he ran a straight out pro style I formation offense, and he had some hellacious running backs, and he had some big beef on the line. But he was a disciplinarian, and a lot of them didn't like that. And I hate to say it about my own freaking school, I didn't go to Texas. I mean, I've always been a Texas Longhorns fan, but the biggest hoopla around him, they made a big deal about him being the first black head coach at the University of Texas. You know what? If they'd have left him the hell alone, he probably would have turned in one of the best coaches in Texas because he was recruiting good. He only got 3 years. They fired him to go get the flash in the pan Tom Herman. Okay. They got Tom Herman. Tom Herman did good his first 2 years with Charlie Strong's recruiting classes, and then he fell to shit.
Yeah.
So who's the one that looks good now? Because Charlie Strong left, and then had a perfect season with South Florida the next year. So yeah, I don't want to hear that crap. It's Charlie Strong's fault.
Right.
He just never got a fair shake. He never got a fair shake.
Right.
So.
And that I think that's one of the problems with college football now, with the expanded playoffs and stuff, and they're expected to just turn their programs completely around in just 1 or 2 years, and it's just not possible for a college program.
Well, it's getting to it now with that damn transfer.
Well, damn NIL, and the NIL, all that stuff.
It's ridiculous now.
Yeah,
I mean, they might as well be a lower level pro.
Yeah, hey, it's what it's turned into.
Yeah, they're not freaking college no more, really. No. I don't know why I get all upset about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still would rather watch them than the pros half the time.
100%. 100%. 100%.
Anywho, so yeah, that's the biggest thing. I mean, Texas Tech is another one that's surprising me.
Yeah,
whipped the crap out of Central Florida yesterday. Did Mizzou win? I didn't look at theirs.
Mizzou won. They beat up on Mississippi State 49 to something or another.
Yeah,
and I mean, it was one of those games where we have this freshman quarterback that just came in. Our starter got hurt, and he's got a strong arm, but he can't. He's not accurate. The first game that he started against Alabama, which was was it against Alabama? It was last week. Okay, I think it was Alabama.
Yeah, it was.
They lost by 3. They should have beat them.
Oh no, it was A&M. It was A&M. He was showing.
Yeah, Texas A&M.
Yeah, it was A&M. Yeah,
it was.
I remember telling you, I thought he's got a future if they can get him corralled in.
Yeah, I mean, he's got one hell of an arm, and when he's throwing a deep ball, he's way overthrowing them. So
yeah,
he's one of the highest recruits that we had out of high school.
Yeah,
and he's a decent quarterback right now, but I think it's just a little bit early for him to come in and make a big splash. But hell, our Amon Hardy, geez, our running back, 300 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. Holy crap!
That's a beast right there. You can't do anything. You cannot win if you give up 300 yards rushing. I'm sorry, you just cannot win.
No, and I don't know if you guys remember Barry Sanders running in Detroit, but this guy would run one way. Out of the corner of his eye or whatever, he'd see a small hole, and boom, he's gone. He's gone in that direction. Yeah, that's what Hardy's doing. I'm not comparing him to Barry Sanders. He doesn't have I don't think he has quite the vision yet, but damn, it's close.
But he's just still developing, though. I mean, if he's developing and he's already doing that, much like, and everybody talks about, Barry Sanders versus Emmitt Smith. Now, Emmitt Smith was more of that downhill runner type thing. He'd hit that hole and he'd hit hard. By the time he was through it, he's 10 yards down the field before anybody touches him, really. Yeah. And Barry Sanders, though, he didn't have the line. Barry Sanders get out in open space and make everybody just freeze and break their ankles, type thing.
Right.
He was that fast at adjusting his speed and his direction. It was unreal. Yeah. I just kept saying to myself, God, if Dallas was able to get Barry Sanders to put him behind that line, Barry Sanders would have run for 30,000 yards.
Yeah, I mean, he might have been a different running back completely.
Oh yeah, he might have lasted another few years.
Yeah, he would have been a completely North runner instead of cutting the way he did.
Yeah,
I
think that hurt his career. All those cuts like that eventually had to wear on his legs and his knees, his ankles. They had to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Poor old freaking Earl Campbell. Now, anybody that my age, obviously, Earl Campbell when he played for Texas, that man was. You want to talk about the epitome of a downhill runner? That wasn't a downhill runner, but he also he get out in open space. There wasn't nobody catching him either, though. He had some speed.
Yeah.
And I saw him a couple of weeks back. They had him out at DKR, and of course he has to come out on a cart. He can't hardly walk at all because of all those years between that and the NFL playing for the Oilers. His knees and legs are gone.
Yeah, and you see that a lot.
Hellish sausage.
You see that a lot with older players like from our generation and stuff.
Yeah,
that especially the linemen. I mean, they just can't. Oh God. They just can't move. And I keep thinking of Dan Deerdorf that towards the end of his broadcasting career, he just couldn't walk as much as he did, and I think he had
on a cane a lot and everything.
Yeah. I'm assuming he's still alive. I think he's still alive.
Dan Deerdorf, I believe he is.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
I think he just got away from doing Monday Night Football when all that changed around and stuff.
Yeah, just got out of the spotlight and everything. But I mean playing on those very thin AstroTurf fields.
Yeah. that was a different
and
level
stuff
of feel of
happened.
what they're playing on now. So,
oh yeah, 100%. I mean,
and
same
he
thing
is
with
alive,
baseball players too.
76.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
But
yeah, I agree. But
yeah.
Dan Dierdorf's still alive, 76 years old. We just lost somebody. I'm trying to remember who it was. Oh, Eddie Lacy from the Seahawks back in the day. He passed away today.
Really? I didn't hear
I
that.
think it was it was either yesterday or today, one of the two. I'm gonna look here real quick, see if I can find it.
I did not hear
'Cause
that.
I saw it this morning, and it was one of those things. Like, I'm like, man, I'm seeing all these guys from my heyday in the '80s doing it. You know?
Yeah. Who is it?
Eddie
I
Lacy.
saw somebody on, I think it was the Arizona Cardinal game, Larry Fitzgerald. I mean, he doesn't look, I mean, he's not, our age, but
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like he can still go.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. You know what I mean?
he was a thick guy anyway, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
mess with it, wouldn't try tackling him. Jerry Rice is another guy that I remember seeing sometime.
Oh my
back.
God! And he was one of those, like we talked about before. You wouldn't think to him to have that kind of talent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he. Wait, I thought I saw. Okay, and he just he doesn't look like he would be a football player. I mean, he's not that huge, but man, he could catch that ball, and he was quick.
Yeah, I mean, and it was that acceleration more than the quickness per se. Kind of like, for lack of better terms, I mean, the little guys out of freaking out of New England. You know, when they had Amendola up there, and they had who's the other kid? Played for the Broncos after a while. Dadgummit, I cannot remember that dude's name.
I don't
Save me
remember him.
now. Little short white guy. You had Edelman. You had
for the
Patriots. Yeah, you had Edelman. You had Amendola for a while, and the kid before him. Damn it, he went
Danny
to Texas Tech.
God, I'm terrible with names. Danny Amendola was such a great third down receiver,
and he started with the Cowboys, and the Cowboys cut him.
Yeah.
Figure that one.
Of course.
Dumbass.
Who's running the show down there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
God, why can't he? He was so funny too. Patriots. Damn it, I cannot remember the kid's name to save me. I will remember his name sooner or later. Yeah, we are, because I cannot remember off the top of my head to save me. Let's see. Let's go all the way back to 2020. Maybe he was there in 2020. No, he was not. Maybe. Jacoby Myers, Edelman.
So he would have been.
It had been before 2020.
Let's say 98.
Oh, it wasn't that far back.
Troy Brown, Anthony Ladd. Okay.
Edelman, Amendola, Mitchell. Good Lord. I know you're there. You got to be there. Let's try 12. That's it. Wes Welker. I just hit it too on 2012. I was like, where's he at? Because he was the first prototype for that style of receiver, being that little guy in the slot that, sinks down underneath, but could take a hit. And if you gave him a chance to accelerate through, he was gone.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody and their dog could run him down because he didn't have the long running, but he was going to get 20 yards, 20, 30 yards before they'd get to him, but still.
He could sneak around the defense and just get lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what you're looking for in a good slot receiver, especially on third, fourth downs, if you're going for it.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess nowadays that's been replaced with the tight end. I mean, they're not
a lot
anymore, but
because all the tight ends have become more slot/seam runners, route runners than they are anything else. And once again, we're talking about Jason Witten time frame. And then when Gronk came out, now you got a lanky tight end that can cover the field with them long legs and get places that other tight ends just couldn't. So
right.
I don't know why I might have seen a bad one or something, because I'm looking and I'm like, where are these? But it looks like Paul Tagliabue last week obviously had passed away,
Yeah,
and
he
then, of
died.
course, the Cowboys lost Marshawn Nealon.
It was crazy.
That was a wild one. That was a wild one.
Yeah. I thought there was another one that died last week. I can't remember. It might have been an older player, retired player.
I'm trying to
not that, but not that long retired.
I'm not seeing anything in that one.
I mean, it seemed like there was a lot of deaths last week. Every time I went on Facebook, there was somebody else that passed away.
Yeah,
I mean, not just sports.
Yeah, I can't figure out what the heck who it would have been, because let's see, just by the death here in 25, and last week, Paul Tagliabue. No, see, it's not showing me anybody else either. Nick Mangold. Now the center Nick Mangold was for the Jets.
Yeah.
He passed away. That was back at the end of October. Yeah.
Yeah.
And because that was the one that when they came on and they were on whatever that show is, the Get Up show or whatever, Rex Ryan was on it, and Rex Ryan broke down like a baby. He loved that guy. He loved that guy. Keith Browner died. That was a linebacker from back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, I'm not seeing the guy, and I know I thought it was a Seattle Seahawk was the kid. He was with the Seattle Seahawks. So
an older player.
Yeah, I think it was from the 80s.
It wasn't Steve Largent, was it?
No. Steve Largent's still alive.
Okay.
I believe anyway. I hope so.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's halftime now, and I'm guaranteeing you BMR is not terribly pleased.
It's still 6-0?
It's a 13-6 Philly.
Okay, last time I looked, it was 6-0 Philly. So
yeah, it's 13-6. They just scored a touchdown on that tush push. But I mean, the Lions aren't playing terrible. So
well, I used to ask people, and somebody said something to me about it. It's like, well, tush push should be illegal. No, your defense needs to learn how to stop it, because quarterback sneaks have been around for a long ass time.
Yeah, this is just a quarterback
a different way of doing it.
Yeah, pushing.
Well, yeah, they're pushing, but it happened before. They just didn't coordinate it that well.
Right. And I thought pushing players like that was illegal. I didn't think they could do that.
Only on the place kicks, because you're pushing them and you're helping push them up to get them higher. Okay. It's called leverage. Where this one, all they're doing is he's already. What's supposed to happen, the way it's supposed to be done, is the quarterback is supposed to already be into the pile, and they're coming behind and pushing the whole pile. And they're just happy to this situation. They're just pushing him.
Yeah.
So, as far as I'm concerned, the tush push thing. Hey, you know what? Develop a defense to stop it, or better yet, if you sit there and look from the top down on some of these replays, there's false starts all over the place during that.
Oh yeah.
People are lined up in neutral zones. You've got stuff going on. Call it straight down the middle like it's supposed to be called, and I guarantee it'll stop or it'll slow down. One of the two. So
yeah. I mean,
Kenny
really,
Easley, the guy that I found here, that was a Seahawks guy.
Kenny Easley.
I don't know which guy I saw. I really cannot remember which guy I saw. Of course, got home at 4:30 this morning. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention at that point.
Yeah, when you're up all day and all night like that, it's kind of rough to pay attention, or hard to pay attention. So,
wow.
Yeah.
That's
so
just,
what
wow.
Have you seen the I guess the playoff rankings will be out on Tuesday.
The CFPs.
Yeah. Do you think Texas will drop pretty far?
Oh, they're going to drop at least to probably 17, 18 minimum is what I'm thinking. Now, I've seen a lot of idiots out there, and I stress this, idiots out there, that have said stupid things like, I would take a 3-loss Texas team into the playoff before I'd take a 1-loss Texas Tech team. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, are you freaking high?
Yeah.
There is no way you ever put a 1-loss behind a 3-loss. I don't care if they're SEC or not, because there was one year back before the SEC became what it is right now, but it was still during Alabama's big run. You know what I mean? And Saban, they didn't win that year. I think they'd lost to LSU or something, and then LSU was going on to the title game or something like that, or maybe it was Florida. I can't remember which. But they had to settle to go to the Sugar Bowl against Utah, which was Urban Meyer's Utah at the time.
Yeah,
and Utah was undefeated, and everybody said, "Oh, they're just that group of five that just can't." And they proceeded to come in and completely skull fuck Alabama for the first half, and absolutely drag them all over the field like they looked like they were secondhand citizens.
Wow.
They were Utah beat the ever loving crap, and that was the origination of the Wildcat offense at that time. And I was like, if these guys don't prep, you cannot take anybody. I don't care who it is. If they're undefeated or one loss, you cannot take them for granted at all.
No,
there's a reason they're that way.
And that's probably also a time when Alabama wasn't playing their hardest, or maybe
they were in between championships. They were in
their star players are probably not even playing on a lesser bowl game.
But it was a Sugar Bowl. They wouldn't want to lose a Sugar Bowl. It doesn't matter. It's still a BCS bowl game, and you get the university gets a big payout from that.
Big chunk. Yeah.
To win, and so I could see somebody because famously, I think it was the Norwood. I can't remember the running back for LSU that said, "I ain't playing in the daggum bowl game unless we're going for a national title because I'm not going to take my chances and screw up my draft stock." Fournette, Leonard Fournette, that's who it was.
Yeah.
And what did he do? He got out there, did not play, and he still screwed up his draft stuff because those draft guys are sitting there. He ain't got no heart for his team. What the hell?
Look who just showed up in chat.
Yeah, I see that. No, it's not going to make it right, Poncho. It's not going to make it right. No. Nice try, though. Yeah, that was not a fun one last night. It really was not a fun one. It was pain.
Yeah.
Okay, it was Kenny Easley. I thought it was somebody else's. Kenny Easley was the one that passed away.
Who died?
I guess I saw it yesterday or something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
there's been a lot. They're just putting up a stat up on the Sunday Night Football game. Last season, the Kansas City Chiefs were 12-0 in one-score games. This season, they're 0-5.
That doesn't surprise me.
So I guess they lost.
People are finally figuring out that offense is what it is, and he doesn't have the same weapons he had around him.
Yeah.
His best running back is out. That Pacheco guy turned out to be a heck of a running back.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have him. They're falling the same bit as what some of these colleges fall into. They got people that are rotating out, and they're not replacing them with people that really need to work. They're getting that oddball whatever. You know what I mean? So
yeah. But the Lions, I think, are an example of what to do right. I mean, a lot of their starters on defense are out, and they're still playing decent. I'm not know what their record is.
They're 6-3.
6-3. I mean,
6-3 right now,
and they're holding the Super Bowl champs to 13 points at halftime. They don't.
Now,
the defense doesn't look bad at all.
That being said, Dallas held them down too to like 20-something points. So
that's true.
And Dallas' defense absolutely sucks. So I would make a case of that the offense of the Eagles is not clicking on every cylinder like it did last year.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And Barkley, he's nowhere near as
no. Time out. Bigfoot fades. Don't be coming in here talking to people after that blasphemous stuff you threw at me earlier this week. Yeah, y'all ain't get it. Y'all go out there and y'all check out Bigfoot fades. She put some stuff out there that's very, very hurtful and hateful to me, and it made me feel bad. It hurt my heart.
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
I hate Sora. Oh, I hate Sora. But for those of you that are South Park fans, go out and watch this last South Park episode about that they go after Sora. It's pretty funny.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's well. Then again, I laugh at all of them. So
yeah.
to the point that I'm not political in any way, shape, or form. But when they go out, you remember how did you ever watch South Park at all?
I watched the first season and I
Okay,
stopped
well, at one point, you had Satan, and Satan was with Saddam Hussein at one time,
Yeah,
right?
I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, well, now you take Saddam Hussein out of the picture and they put Trump in. I'm sorry. I'm laughing so hard my eyes are crying. I'm not trying to be mean about it to anybody, but I'm laughing so hard I can't stop almost crying. But Vance is like tattoo from Fantasy Island. Hey boss. Hey boss.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I laugh. I'm dying. It's so funny. Oh, anyway.
I haven't seen South Park in a long time, but every time I catch a promo for it or whatever, they always seem to be pushing the envelope just to the very, very edge, right before it
that's
goes over.
good. Oh wait, no. Wait a second. Hold up. Where is Fades? Where are you at? Fades is actually. Where are you at? Now that I think about it, she must be in. She might be in the other one, the ball pit. So I'm gonna do it right here. I don't see her in the other one, so I'm going to the ball pit. No Fades. I do not want to be on BMR Planet. I don't want to do Christmas with BMR. Okay, BMR is kind of ugly, and I want to be with good looking people. All right.
Wow.
She did like my comment about though when they had the BMR thing and it looked like he's like that and they got him on. I said, "What are you doing? Turning him into Dark Side?" And for those of you that have ever heard of watched any Superman, you know who Dark Side is, okay? But it made it look like Apocalypse, He's like, I'm like,
and I appreciated. She made me look really like I was in really good shape, so I appreciated that. I think.
Yeah, you look like you were buff. You were ready to go take somebody out.
Yeah. Yeah.
How close is that to reality?
Not
just say a lot. Just say a lot.
A lot.
Just say a lot.
It's
a
right.
lot. It's really
on.
close.
Spot
it's that
on.
close.
You're gonna turn me into David Bowie.
Oh, you turn him into Ziggy Stardust, please. I would laugh.
David Bowie.
Oh, I had a friend in Mineola. I'm going to show this. I don't know if he's going to see this. They had a record show a while back, and he got me this. I'm going to have to turn off the blur so you can actually see it. I hate to do it so you can see my closet and everything, but well, maybe. Edit. Okay. Time out. I'm going to tell you in a minute what's going on here. Camera. Visual effects. None. All right. There we go.
There we go. Money.
Now, you see this.
Nice.
Matching tie and handkerchief. Okay.
Yeah.
This album right here, I've got to play with it, but I believe this album right here is a double groove type of album. In other words, you could put the needle in one groove and it plays one track. You put it in the next groove over, instead of it being another part of that track, it plays a totally different song.
Really?
Yeah. He found that and gave it to me, and I'm like, oh, dude, I am on. It's on like neck bone.
No kidding. No kidding. I'm assuming you have a turntable.
Well, let's see. I've got this one up here. Let me turn this off. I'm gonna have to show. I've got as soon as I can get my stuff. You had to mess with me on my visual effects stuff now. Okay, got it.
Sorry.
All right. So as you can see right there, this right here is one of the small turntables. Yeah. I do that for when I want to digitize stuff. But down here, I don't know if you can see this little area right here.
Yeah.
That right there is my grandmother's old 1969 RCA Victor New Vista.
Damn.
That sucker is it's about 84 inches long. It's got speakers like this. And I used to listen to that stuff growing up as a kid. Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
I would sit there with her records in her house, and I would blast that sucker all day long. Just listen to old country, old Elvis, old whatever. And I've got the majority of her records as well here. I've got to get a cap job done on it because all the capacitors are all pretty much shot. So it's got to have a cap job done on it. And I've had my brother and my sister had it over the years. So I've also got parts of the turntable that need to be repaired for it to be right. But I'm not super worried about that part. The turntable still works, but I just can't like use the arm to do anything or anything. It doesn't. You can't stack them on top and have it keep going. Can't
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I've got a video somewhere because I just bought a Alice Cooper LP. And I was playing
Ooh,
Alice Cooper on this thing, and it
nice.
was rocking.
Nice.
Yeah, I loved it.
Nice.
So,
I have like a handful of albums on vinyl, but I don't have a turntable to play them on. And I think I still have a bunch of 45s somewhere.
oh, dude, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
if you this little Victrola, the red thing up here, was about $40. Actually, it's about $100 on Amazon when it first came out. But
Wow.
you can find little mini record players at Walmart for 40, 50, $60.
Wow.
And just they're little ones. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, the only reason I got this is because of the Bluetooth. I can Bluetooth into it, and it's got a USB out, so I can actually digitize records
Digitize it.
into
Yeah.
this. So
Yeah. I kind of like the crackle of the LP when it plays. But that's just kind of old school me. Bigfoot, yes.
I'm with you.
Ziggy Stardust is David Bowie.
Yes. He retired him a year before he died, maybe 2 years before he died. He said he would never do him again or whatever, some crud like that.
It was just a character that he did on stage, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it was part of the album that he did, and
okay,
yeah. See if
I wasn't really big on David Bowie, but I knew he was Ziggy Stardust. I didn't know where that came from though.
I am trying to find it because I was hoping I could actually put it up here. I was going to put up a song, and normally I don't put songs up, but if anybody's ever listened to Dick Dale from the 50s and 60s, he was a surfer guitar guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he did a song called 40 Miles of Bad Road. Well, that song was redone by Roy Clark on his two album thing called My Music and Me. One of the albums was his music, his songs and stuff. The other album was nothing but instrumentals. And the first song on it was his rendition of 40 Miles of Bad Road, which he adds a little bit of a reverb to it and such.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite songs of all time. It's been that way for 30, 40 years ever since I first heard it. But when I think of a guitar song, that's what I go to. That and Malagueña.
Yeah.
But anyway, where are we at?
My guitar song is the live version of Eric Clapton's Cocaine. I don't know why that.
Oh, that was great too. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
And the people who don't I don't know a single person that alive that is my age that did not own Frampton Comes Alive.
Yeah.
I've got it sitting right in that stack over there.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to play anytime I want. Now, if I get in here and start working, I'll put that on one of those record players and just let it play all the way through.
Mm-hmm. There's a
few. BJ, you're right. He would make a good one. He would make a good David Bowie. All right.
Did David Bowie have facial hair?
Very little if he ever did. So you got to shave it, and then you got to make sure you get the face paint just right for Ziggy Stardust.
maybe remind me next Halloween. I'll do that for next Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm
that'd be cool though.
Shave, though. Yeah.
Well, color it all white, so that way you kind of go in with the paint. So.
One year I painted my face all white, and I just kind of did black paint on my eyebrows and on my goatee and stuff, and I look like Alice Cooper.
That was actually kind of cool. That's actually kind of
cool.
Was. I like that. I like cool. Alice Cooper. I liked Alice Cooper. I still like Alice Cooper. Yeah. I can't believe he's still out there.
Yeah.
However, if you go to any of his shows and he doesn't have Nina on lead guitars when he's there, if she happens to not be at that show for whatever reason, don't go. Just wait until she's back with him and go to one of those.
Yeah.
That woman is a godsend to rock and roll. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I have I haven't really heard her. I've seen clips of her playing with him. So I mean, she looks pretty cool.
Ziggy Stardust or David, the what was he? The Rat King? No, in Labyrinth. I think he was the Rat King, wasn't he?
Oh, Bigfoot, you're turning me into a labyrinth. Okay.
That's gonna be funny. I'll watch that one. I'll
Can't
watch
wait
that
to,
one, Paige.
when is
Wait,
this coming out?
I don't know, but let me pull the best
Yeah.
BMR I can do. Bigfoot Badez, we really need to make his work, okay? He needs to be labyrinth.
Gonna hide Randy in the maze, but doesn't want to play. Okay.
Well, I'll hide in a maze all day long. I'm like, you put me in a maze of a hedge maze or whatever. I'll be like Homer Simpson going in and out of the meme, no meme, no meme. Oh, Ronco vacuum cleaner. Oh, come on now. Where was that? What? That was ways up here on this side.
That was
Nemo.
Nemo.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have the Ronco vacuum cleaner? No, but I'll tell you what I do have. I have two Ronco set it and forget it daggum rotisseries.
Really?
Yeah, one of them sounds like it's about to die, so I bought another one.
I don't know what that is. The
The set it and forget it thing. You put your chicken in there or whatever you're putting on the rotisserie, put it through the spindle, stick it in there, turn that sucker on, and let her go.
No, I mean the brand. I don't know what the Ronco.
Oh, it was
brand.
the old Ronco. It was the old Ron. I cannot remember Ron, whatever his name is, but he was the king of the late night infomercial.
Oh,
I bought two sets of daggum knives from his bunch. I bought the first Ronco I bought from him. The second one I found in a thrift store, and it was a digital one. I was like, oh hell, I'll jump on the digital one. The digital one was the one that started crapping out early, so I went back to the original.
So am I looking at this right? He still has a cooking line?
Oh yeah. There's no doubt.
Okay.
Ronco's still a line out there.
Wow. Dehydrators, rotisseries. Wow. Oh.
Okay. Crypto Crossroads said he was the Goblin King. That's what it was. He was the Goblin King.
Who?
David Bowie. Labyrinth.
Okay. I thought you were talking about that Ronco guy again.
Was he? Now I gotta look it up. Thank gummit.
Saved in my YouTube movie.
Welcome everyone coming to the world famous Google lookup channel.
Sit and watch us while we look at Google.
Look it all up.
Yeah.
Google, look it up for you.
Yeah.
It was Jareth, yeah, King of the Goblins. That's what I thought. Okay. I knew it was King of something. I just didn't remember the Rat King, for whatever Rat King stuck in my head.
So I guess loosely translated, Paul needs to get more hip on the David Bowie characters.
Yeah, you need to learn.
Okay.
You need to learn.
All right.
But that being said, hang on a second. We're gonna do this real quick. Let me get this up where it needs to go. Open in new window. Open image in new window. And this will be you.
Oh boy.
If I can get it to work here. If nice. I can get it to work. No. Right there. This can be you.
Zoom in a little bit. I can't. Let's look on my other one. Oh, okay. Maybe by next Halloween, my hair won't be that long.
Well, I'd go with a wig. I actually found my farmersonly.com wig over here the other day when I was cleaning up stuff.
And you know what? I think I might have a wig like that.
There you go.
It's black. I'll have to color it, but
they're not hard to find though.
No. Actually, I think I have an old Sonny and Cher wig we had for our when I got married. We had a shower, a couple's shower, and we dressed as Sonny Bono and Cher. So we got the wigs and stuff.
Yeah, the Sonny and Cher thing never was my cup of tea anyway. So I hate Cher with a passion. So
yeah, I'm not a Cher fan.
There you go.
Oh my God!
Come on, it's good.
I don't have an outfit. I don't have an outfit like that.
Well, you got to work on that then.
I will.
Does your wife sew?
No, but her aunt does, and she could probably make that one real good.
There you go. Doesn't take much to do it.
I'll save that. I'll save that for next year's Halloween special.
There you go. It works.
I'll have to be do standing the whole time.
Well, and of course, we're seeing over there, everybody loves David Bowie. I mean, where were y'all around when David Bowie wasn't loved? I mean, there's a lot of people who cuss that guy. I mean, just think Major Tom, one of the greatest songs. I don't care whatever they want to call it. Ground control to Major Tom. Yeah, that one. One of the greatest songs of all time, honestly, but it never got the respect it deserved. It really didn't.
Right.
So,
right.
But
Mickey, if we have a conference next year, I doubt if we will. I will not be wearing that. Unless we have it over Halloween, then maybe.
Okay. Bigfoot Fidesz tell me I can choose my own character. Ooh, this is tough. The Big Lebowski.
There you go.
I think I'll go with that.
There you go.
Either that or Uncle Hub from the Secondhand Lines, one of the two.
Big Lebowski, isn't that John Goodman?
He's in the movie, yeah, but Big Lebowski is Jeff
Bridges?
That guy. Yeah, you go. Jeff Bridges.
Okay.
It's got freaking Sam Elliott in it too. It's got, if you ain't ever watched The Big Lebowski, you need to go sit down and watch it. That's all I'm going to tell you. Much like if you haven't ever seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, go sit down and watch it. Just sit down for 2 hours and shut up and watch it.
I have seen Monty Python, but there's so many movies that I have not seen that I get so much trouble on that I need to sit down and see. I would be sitting down in front of the TV for at least a month.
You can't be as bad as what Rob is, though.
I'm pretty much as bad as Rob.
Oh, no. What have you not seen that people are telling you got to see?
Wizard of Oz.
Wait,
actually,
what?
No. I saw.
Were you raising a vacuum bottle? What?
I saw that. I saw part of it one time, and I didn't like it, so I didn't watch it anymore. 16 Candles. Any of those stupid '80s chicks flicks?
Oh, the teen movies from the '80s, like Breakfast Club and 16 Candles, and Now wait a second though. Now Breakfast Club is a classic. Okay, I'll go with that.
That was okay. I saw
it obviously.
Yeah, I finally saw 16 Candles a couple of years ago. Didn't like it.
The and Pretty in Pink, I wasn't worried about. The Molly Ringwald stuff, whatever.
No. I've never seen a Star Trek movie.
Okay. Whoa, time out. What?
RoboCop. I haven't seen a RoboCop.
And movie. RoboCop's crap. Honestly, I saw RoboCop, but I thought they were all crap. So.
Yeah. I'm more of a Star Wars fan than Star Trek. So
okay, all right. So Bigfoot fades. I'm gonna say it nice this time because how are you gonna tie it into it? That's the creative process. I can see the Big Lebowski in Labyrinth. I can see it.
She'll get it.
Could be a Hogel.
Yeah. I did see all the Harry Potter movies.
Me too. I can't help it. I mean, I read all the books before the movies came out. So
yeah, I
was like, okay, let's see how they adapt this. I'm really interested because they're doing that series on Harry Potter. They're redoing them all. But the way I understand it, each season is going to be one of the books. And I'm like, that's probably how they should have done the movies more. That they could have done more with the movies, like that. Because seven part 1 and 2 were good because they got as much of the book as they could into those two movies. And they needed it. But still, the other ones lacked because they couldn't fit enough of the book into the movie.
So they're going to do a TV series?
Yeah, HBO's doing a TV series with new kids playing the parts, and they're doing new everything. They've recast everybody. I gave you one guess as who's playing Dumbledore, though.
Who?
John Lithgow.
Ooh.
That's exactly when I saw it. I was like, "Oh, this is going to be good."
Yeah, I like him. Yeah, I haven't seen many of his movies, but I do know who he is. I like the
only
guy.
one you ever got to see, really. I mean, of course, don't get me wrong. Harry and the Hendersons, everybody's seen it, but the best. You never have seen Harry there. You're in the cryptid community and have not seen Harry and Hendersons.
No.
Go watch. There's a movie called Ricochet with John Lithgow and Denzel Washington. I never thought I could see somebody so evil as what John Lithgow is in that movie.
Really?
I did not think I could see that out of him, but boy, he was one of the best bad guys I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
So, let's see, Blue Light. I don't know who he's talking to about that one. Okay, look at it, what Josh was saying there. But yeah, no, it's ooh, that's a wild one. I mean, he does a lot of good. Of course, he did Third Rock from the Sun on TV, and he's played in several different other movies. In fact, in the movie The World According to Garp with Robin Williams back from the 80s, I don't know if you ever saw that.
Of course,
he
not.
played he played a transvestite that was actually an ex-tight end in the NFL.
Transvestite ex-NFL. Okay.
Yeah, it was quite hilarious. It really was.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
yeah, for some reason, I just never went to the movies or saw movies. I don't know.
Hey, Smoky Mountain, how you doing? See, I've got the Truth of Tinfoil up over here. I've seen a lot more in the ball pit today. Here we go. I might have to get over to the ball pit side and look too.
Yeah. We got.
I didn't know Texas was going to try and show up.
11 on the ball pit.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to right now just to see. I'm like, wait, where are you guys? I love you guys. I love you. Oh, there's so much going on that just I should be punched at in the end.
This is BJ's first time in the ball pit.
Yeah, that's quite frankly, it's the first time in the ball pit for pretty much everybody. Because quite frankly, ball pit's coming up. You know what? The ball pit's coming up in the wrong. What you call it? Is yours? Wait, theater mode. No,
I think mine was in Truth or Tinfoil, or maybe I'm in the wrong spot.
Well, is yours showing the landscape portrait or portrait orientation?
Landscape.
Yeah, landscape is there. So, whatever reason, the ball pit is showing in portrait, and it's only saying one.
Oh, really?
There. Yeah, it's only saying one person there, so it ain't them.
That's weird.
Let me see what's going on here. I'm on live chat. Nemo. I don't see anything from BJ or Bigfoot Fades over here in Truth or Tinfoil.
Wouldn't that all be on the same one?
No, because if they're on the ball pit side, let's see if I'm gonna try something else here and see if I can get this to work right. It's just there's something going on with it.
I'm on Truth or Tinfoil, so I'm not even on the right.
But see, for some reason, and my Truth or Tinfoil over here that I'm looking at on the live chat on the side, I'm not seeing anything from Smoky Mountain. I'm not seeing anything from BJ, and I'm not seeing anything from Bigfoot Fades. I see Nemo, I see Josh.
Yeah.
But I don't see.
And Riley.
Is Riley in there now? Ron Riley?
Well, he was.
I'm going to refresh this. Maybe that's something going on with the YouTube feed.
Huh.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, from now on, you'll never see a dual feed for me like it was before, like today, where it does two different aspect ratios. It's something new that they've done it.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call them. And I don't know why. I honestly, in my chat over here, I don't see Bigfoot Phase. Now, where Bigfoot Phase? Which channel are you in? Are you seeing that in the YouTube or just in ours?
Let me go.
Yeah, I'm showing 9 watching in there and 3 watching on the other.
I don't know that
12 total right now.
You know what? I don't even know that I'm subscribed to the Ball Pit.
Well, and I'm seeing stuff from Smoky Mountain. I'm seeing stuff. I see Nemo's and Mickey and stuff over on this side. But in the ball pit one, I wasn't seeing anything.
Huh.
Hang on a second. This is now I'm starting to get perturbed. Ladies and gentlemen, you are subject to something else going on here.
Randy's getting mad.
It's weird. It really is. It's kind of weird.
Desktop versus. Oh, wait a minute. So look at Bigfoot's name on StreamYard. It has the little.
Yeah, the at. It has the at. Yeah, but everybody else's does too. But I'm not seeing at Bigfoot Phase in this chat over here.
Donnie's here.
Yeah, Donnie Cho. Oh, good Lord.
Beat constipation.
Dude, I didn't need to know that stuff. I told you that. Okay, what the heck is going on here? I literally am trying to switch the account, view all channels, and it's not giving me my other channels. Is the ball pit not there? View all channels. Okay,
Smokey
here we go.
clicked on it and he's on the short side.
Okay, here we go. I am looking here, switch to that, view the channel. I'm going right back to it. We're going to my live, and we're into this.
That was weird. My feed is kind of crapped out for a second. Mine did because it looks like I'm frozen.
Well, I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you, no problem. And it's moving on. And see, now you'll see who's in here. She's on mobile. Okay.
Donnie.
I will never, ever do this multiple orientation stuff again. Okay. I'm literally over on the other one, and it's literally, I'm in the ball pit and sports and wrestling, and there is literally nobody in there. Okay. One person is watching it, and I have a feeling that's me. So everybody's on the Truth or Tinfoil site. But my chat over here is not there. See, out of the blue. Just now, Bigfoot Fades' stuff just started coming up. Just started coming up. Really? We've been talking to her from over here for a while.
Really?
I hate YouTube. I hope you hear me yet, you evil overlords. Actually, I hate StreamYard because I have a feeling the StreamYard thing that I'm trying this time is what's causing all this crap.
Okay. Let's see. Hang on.
Bigfoot Page, yeah, I understand you're chatting on mobile, but either way, what I'm saying is your stuff was coming up on my comments here in studio and that I'm just put on the lower part of the screen. That is what we're seeing in studio right now through StreamYard. As far as the actual live chat over here on my YouTube, I wasn't seeing any of your comments or BJ's comments at all. It could have just been my feed, you know.
I just switched over to the ball pit, and yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It went totally like that, and it shouldn't have because this is that's a widescreen.
Yeah.
So this will not happen again.
No.
Sometimes you just don't fix something that ain't broke. Mm-hmm. StreamYard.
Yeah, it's StreamYard.
Anyway, so
yeah.
Yes, Nemo, we're gonna piss off YouTube. YouTube, you suck.
They do.
Tell your algorithm I said you suck. Like they give a shit about somebody with 295 subscribers. Oh yeah, guys, I'm at 295. Y'all need to send somebody else over here to get me over 300. Like that's going to do anything to help me. But we were talking about it on the show earlier with Brandy, and like, yeah, she said send somebody over. We're at 5 short of 300. I'm just sitting there thinking myself, I can't do anything till over 500 and 300,000 hours of airtime or some crap like that. Watch hours. I can't remember what it was. I'm like, I really don't care. I don't. Okay, what we got here? What was that Nemo says right there? Southwest L frame or K frame?
What?
I don't know.
Southwest
L
frame,
Louisiana.
L frame or K frame?
I have no knowledge.
What does that mean?
Nemo, Smith and Wesson. There you go. Okay, gotcha. Quite frankly, I'd go the L frame. The L frame is more standard. Let's see what I got here, because it's been a while. And you could say Smith and Wesson on here. I don't care. Somebody else might get mad about it, but let me look at the L frame grip real quick. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I think I would like the L frame grips, because the squares are just, it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference to me. Yeah, I mean, no, I think it doesn't make a difference to me on them. I'm sorry, I really don't. It wouldn't make a whole lot of difference to me, because on those revolvers, I mean, it's about whether I can get my fingers. See these sausage fingers? I have to be careful. I need to have a good one that fits good in the hand. I actually have a Desert Eagle 50 cal I got when we got back from Desert Shield, Desert Storm.
Mm-hmm.
It had the optional 14-inch barrel, because I was young, dumb, fully, you know what, and had a lot of money, didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought one. I fired it 5 times in my life. It's been in my safe deposit box here in Texas ever since. Because quite frankly, I don't care if I sucker boom. I could probably sell it for stupid money, but it's going to go for even more later.
Yeah.
But anyway, as I had to put my hands like this around it, because like I said, it's a 50 cal. It's a big gun.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went to the initial invasion in 03, I should say, we came back and I got an actual letter from, I think it was Desert Eagle themselves. I'm thinking they wanted me to send it back to them so they could retrofit it for a Picatinny rail. And I'm like, are you fucking high?
Really?
You're not touching my weapon. You're not touching my damn weapon. Why do I want a handgun? I got to put a scope on.
That's, yeah, I don't know much about guns, but that doesn't sound right to put a scope on a.
Well, there are competitive shooters that do it. Trust me, I've seen them do it.
Yeah.
But to me, yeah, no, this was an impulse buy 30 some odd years ago, and quite frankly, I probably should turn around and actually sell it. I probably should, but
yeah,
call me just not caring about it enough. So. But anywho,
yep.
Ghosts, red dots. That's the old ACOGs, whatever they call them. So anyway, hey Paul, I appreciate you coming on with us for a while.
No problem.
We had some fun.
We talked sports, movies, all kinds of shit.
We just talk enough movies. We got to get you educated, and I'm gonna have a movie night. not like Donnie's. We're not gonna do a Donnie movie night where we show a movie. We're gonna just sit here and educate y'all on what movies you got to go watch.
Okay.
Well, because I mean,
keep in mind, I'll probably end up spending 2 months watching movies straight through that I need to watch.
Sometimes that's a good thing, unless you're trying to watch Landman that just came out this weekend too. So,
no, I don't know what that is. I don't watch TV.
It doesn't sound like it. It don't sound like it.
No.
So,
and
therefore, next time Mizzou's playing, remember they're on TV, so don't watch them.
Well, I have a Fire Stick, so I watch them on the Fire Stick. Well, I can't do that with college football.
Yeah, exactly.
I watch it on Hulu, so
it's still TV.
I usually just
nowadays that's all TV.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't get commercials, so I don't know.
I don't either. I have Spectrum now. I did have DirecTV for like last 15 years, really. I've had DirecTV, and I started looking. I was like, with all the stuff that my parents watch and all the channels that we get with them, and then I'm also got all my streaming that we watch upstairs. I look at it, I was like, wait a second, let me. Sure enough, I got whole Spectrum. They had just dug fiber in our area. I was like, okay, let's see what we got. I'm saving over $200 a month, because 4 or 5 of my streaming services now are covered under the Spectrum banner as part of it. I pay an extra $9 a month to get them all ad free. So I'm saving $200 a month. I lose DirecTV, and I lose all those extra payments to the different streaming services. It's all in one spot now, and I'm like, why didn't I do this before?
Yeah,
exactly. But they kept telling me, "Oh, well, you need to get our internet too." No, I don't need to get your internet. I got T-Mobile out there right there that has been down less time than you've thought about it for the last, 2 years.
Right.
I mean, I've had that for 3-4 years now, and I have literally had almost zero downtime from T-Mobile. So
we have Charter Spectrum for internet, and they are absolutely horrible.
Yeah, and that's the ones that want to put it here.
Yeah, don't get them.
Yeah, so I've heard too much about their downtimes, and I'm like, I'm just going to keep this one here. And the only reason we have a Spectrum internet because all their TV stuff is gone through their internet now. It's not an actual coax no more. It's still internet, whether they don't admit it or not. So
yeah, it's awful. So
I'm not getting involved with it no more. I've done my last.
No more.
Next time, it's getting a damn radio antenna put up outside, and then the rest of it's all gonna be streaming.
It's a good idea. Go old school.
Yeah, that's the way a lot of them are around here now. A lot of people put up these antennas. Problem is, you're in an HOA. They tell you that the antenna is an eyesore.
Well, I mean, you can get smaller antennas now, can't you?
Doesn't make no difference. It's still, if you have to have an antenna and it's part of your utilities or your stuff like that you need for your house, they can't tell you anything bad about it. They just keep giving you. They gave 2 or 3 of these people in my area notices, and I'm like, are you nuts? That's insane. They're giving people notices for the basketball goals in the front yard in their driveway.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's a kid's toy, or
it's
don't
not
do that.
Supposed
That's
to be
stupid.
up. Well, we've changed our. That's a whole other show. We'll do an HOA bitch show one day.
Because you know what? I'm a trustee on our HOA. I hate it.
Yeah.
I really think that we should just get rid of it because I've been a trustee for 5 years and nobody wants to take it. So I want out. I don't like it. Yeah,
it's funny. Everybody wants to bitch about it, but nobody wants to do the job.
Exactly.
So, that's the same way here. Yeah. We've had board presidents that have literally been there for 6 months, maybe didn't even get the new CC&Rs, which are your bylaws, essentially, people, for the HOA, for the new administration company or whatever you want to call it. Got all new. Never got them all done. Never got it finished, and then turned around and, oh, we're moving. We'll be out of here. See y'all. Bye. We still don't have a board president to replace the one that just left.
Yeah.
So
I say we just get rid of it, but whatever.
I'm with you. I mean, these people around, if in this area around here, if they don't have it, this is, even though it's a little bit of a hassle to deal with, it's better to have it than to not have it because you don't know what you're getting if you open it up.
Yeah.
So,
and I don't care if somebody down the street has a trailer in the driveway. I really don't.
Oh, care. I don't either. I really don't care either. Not that, but I've got kids running up and down here on motorcycles and electric motorcycles that aren't registered, some of them without helmets, and they're flying up and down this road. Somebody's going to get killed, and they're going to end up having an issue.
Yeah. That's a problem. Yeah.
But I don't care about what color your fence is painted. No. I don't care if you got a boat in your driveway.
Or how tall your fence is.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, they had, in fact, I know I'm going off on a tangent again. In our little CCRs, in our bylaws, they call to a certain color of fences was made by whoever the hell it was 30 years ago. It literally is not even in their catalog anymore, and it's still in there as being the only one that's allowed.
Oh God.
Yeah. So
some things need to change. Yeah.
A lot needs to be changed. We need to start punching people in the face. Just
like
fun. You come to my house. I talk to you.
Get out.
Get out. You go now. You eat too much.
No soup for you.
Bye, guys. Y'all have fun. Appreciate it, Paul.
No problem. See you guys.
Take me out to see that game with all the balls, or to the wrestling ring best out of 3 Falls. Donnie and Randy talking wrestling and sports. We're talking the ball pit. It's the best, of course, 'cause it's the ball pit, the ball pit. Donnie and Randy, they freaking called it, 'cause it's the ball pit, the ball pit. podcasts, they're all shit. Rob watches the Lions every Sunday night. Who even know which team Paul supposedly likes? Tex likes the Cowboys, it's his only shortfall. Jason McLean, just a fan of sports ball. Cause it's the ball pit, the ball pit. Donnie and Randy, they freaking called it. Cause it's the ball pit, the ball pit. There's no better podcast, they're all shit. With Randy Gilbert as our YouTube sports guy. Donnie Cho knows shit about sports, but he'll try. Donnie only knows wrestling and MMA. Together these two for the US of A.